Hi guys, what's up, It's your girl Charla from That Girl Cooks Healthy. Today I'm gonna show you how to make this vegan style roasted red pepper and tomato soup. It's delicious, filling and super easy, so let's get to it. So these are the ingredients that you're going to need. You're going to need some tomatoes. You're also going to need bell peppers, of course, because this is a roasted red bell pepper recipe. You're going to need red ones. Also some vegetable broth, olive oil, black pepper and pink salt, onion and garlic, some celery, some carrots, and also some fresh bay leaves. Some basil leaves. If you cannot get fresh basil leaves, then use the dried version instead. So the first thing that we need to do is to prepare our baking tray for roasting the vegetables. So I have a baking tray here with parchment paper, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour a small amount of olive oil on that parchment paper, and then I'm going to get a pastry brush and I'm just going to completely coat the entire bottom of that parchment paper. So now that I've coated the baking tray, or should I say the parchment paper, the next thing I need to do now is to place my tomatoes as well as the red bell peppers onto that parchment paper. What I like to do is I like to place them face down. That just stops them from rolling about and moving about while they're roasting. So I'm just going to place them downwards and just make sure that there's a space in between them. And then I'm going to get some olive oil and coat the tops of the vegetables. So once you've coated the tops of the vegetables with olive oil, you want to put it in the oven to char. It's going to take about, say, 30 minutes or so until the vegetables begin to char. So I've taken the tray out the oven, and this is what the tomato and the bell peppers look like. As you can see, they're roasted and slightly charred, which is how we pretty much want them to be, and that is perfectly fine. So the next thing I need to do now, in a pot, in a large saucepan, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my onion and garlic along with some olive oil. I actually did it the wrong way around. While I was recording, I was supposed to add the olive oil first and then the onion and garlic. All it means is that everything will heat together at once rather than the olive oil heating by itself, so I do apologize about that. So I'm just going to saute the onion and garlic until it's soft and translucent. So the next thing I need to do is to add the carrots, and then I'm going to add the celery, and I'm just going to cook them for a few minutes. So now that I've cooked the carrots and the celery, the next thing I'm going to do now is to add my roasted red bell peppers and tomatoes. So I'm just going to add them to my saucepan, and following that I'm going to pour in the vegetable broth. And when I pour in the vegetable broth, I'm just going to leave it to simmer leave the entire contents to simmer for about, say, 5 minutes or so. So now I've transferred the entire contents from the saucepan to my blender, and I'm going to add my fresh basil leaves. And once I do that, I'm going to put the lid on, and I'm going to puree the consistency, or bleach the consistency, sorry, into a smooth consistency. So that's what I need to do next. So it should be nice and smooth. So the soup should be ready now, so I'm just going to stop the machine and take the lid off and show you guys what it looks like. It should be nice and smooth, so I'm just going to get a spoon to show you guys that the consistency should be nice and smooth. And once I've showed you guys what the consistency looks like, I'm then going to add my black pepper and pink salt to taste and just stir that into the soup. So how easy was that, guys? Roasted red pepper and tomato soup, vegan style, great for the cold snap and the holiday period. Definitely a must try soup. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the other side.